Hey guys, this is Melissa Bachman. Are you ready to stop spooking deer before it's even time to hunt them? Then you need the new Flex S Dark cellular trail camera from SpyPoint. With a no-glow flash option, long-lasting solar power, and a ton of settings that can be changed anytime through the SpyPoint app, there are no more excuses for letting your deer get wise before the season even starts. So check it out for yourself and see why the SpyPoint Flex S Dark is the unstoppable and undetectable scouting tool you need for your next hunt.
Close your eyes, exhale, feel your body relax, and let go of whatever you're carrying today.
Well, I'm letting go of the worry that I wouldn't get my new contacts in time for this class. I got them delivered free from 1-800-CONTACTS. Oh my gosh, they're so fast.
And breathe.
Oh, sorry. I almost couldn't breathe when I saw the discount they gave me on my first order. Oh, sorry. Namaste.
Visit 1-800-CONTACTS.com today to save on your first order.
1-800-CONTACTS.
Midway USA brand product designers have one straightforward goal: develop high-quality, technically sound products and deliver them to customers at reasonable prices. If you are immersed in the shooting sports industry and pay close attention to every single detail, you know our products are built right and stand up to everyday use. Who has shooting mats and range bag systems to hunting clothing and just about everything for the outdoors? Log on and shop 24/7 with super fast shipping. MidwayUSA.com.
All right, guys. The Outdoor Drive podcast. We appreciate you jumping on this week with us again and dropping the tailgate. This one here, I'm gonna give you the explicit advisory right now because our man Josh Carney, awesome dude, great guy. He's from Bullfrog Outdoors, big time dog hunter or houndsman, and He swears like a sailor, but there's nothing better than that. Before we get to that podcast, we'll give you the nice intro, and then we'll get on with the show. But this is your boy East Coast Trev, and the Madman is with us again. What's up, Madman? Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to
Porky Pig.
I was trying to change it up a little, and then I couldn't.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, all right. I'll just stick with the guns. I try this too much, so I got to the point of what I needed.
What have you been up to?
Nothing.
I'll bail you out here.
What's that?
I'll bail you out here. What have you been up to, man?
Oh, just hanging out. No, I've been out fly fishing a handful of times. I was hanging out with my little brother in Peckerhead. We got on the lake, so the other day, throwing big streamers and stuff for bass and frogs and whatever else, and been just kind of doing a ton of fishing. So the other night, this is a funny story. So, we had everybody with us, the whole fam, swimming, fishing, whatever. So my brother's like, "Hey man, you want to do some night fishing?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So we ran out to Cabela so he can get some, shiners or whatever. And we get back down to the boat, and we checked out a couple spots, dude, couple blow-ups, missed a couple of fish, whatever, caught a couple of fish. So then we go over to this one spot. There's this dude that used to be his name is Russ Hall. He used to be a bass tournament fisherman, and he used to put you ever seen those Bill Dance had sold them for a while. They're like green trees, and it's all these plastic things that so he had sunk a couple of those and a couple of Christmas trees off this one dock, and we always try to go and fish there. So I'm like, "Hey, let's go to the Christmas trees." So we go over to the Christmas tree. My brother throws a jitterbug, dude. It's coming off the dock, bro. The smallie blows up on it. He gets it into the boat, and I'm shining the light on it, and he's like, "Oh, man, both trebles. The top treble was in the top lip, and the bottom one was, right underneath the bottom jaw." And he's like, "Fuck, what am I going to do? I can't lip it." So I just turn away, and I'm not minding. I go back to doing what I'm doing, and I hear, "Oh, fuck!" And I'm like, "Oh, dude, what'd you do?" And I turn the light on it. The smallie comes off. It hits me in the foot, but my brother has these giant treble hooks stuck in his hand. And
Both of them?
One. So he's got one in his hand, and it's stuck inside of his finger. So I'm like, "Oh, dude, that sucks." I'm like, "Let me see it." I'm like, "I can try and push it through, or I can." Oh no, we're definitely gonna have to push it through. And he's trying to rip it out, and I'm like, "Bro, don't do that. That's the worst thing to do. Just stop." And I looked at it and evaluated it, but it was past the curve, and I'm like, "Hey, I said, I hate to say this, but we got to bring you home, man. Like this, you're going to have to go and get it removed. Because I don't think it was like deep in the meat, and there wasn't enough turn to get it all the way through. Because typically you can just push it through, snip it, and pull it out.
Right.
But I was like, I don't know about this one. I said, we're going to have to bring you to the hospital. So on the lake, you're not after dark. You're not allowed to go over 6 miles an hour. So, but I'm like, my brother's hurt. Like we're on the other side of the lake. So
Emergency.
Full tilt, dude, right across the whole lake. We get halfway down, and these people are on this bank, and they're screaming at me, flashing their lights and stuff. So I down idle, and I'm like, I'm sorry, all good. I'm screaming, all good, but I really don't care. Somebody's hurt on the boat, and I just tilt it back up. We get over there, we launch it off. My brother goes to the hospital and gets it all removed, and he calls me after he's done because his wife came and picked him up. And he's like, all right, you ready to go back? And I'm like, no, I'm not going back tonight. So we went back the next night and stuff, but it was kind of funny. I'm like, oh, shit. He got this thing buried in his hand, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. That's the worst. It's the worst. The absolute worst thing ever. But no, it's kind of fun. I hate my home lake. I will say that. I hate that place. It sucks. It's horrible fishing, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I wasn't too impressed ice fishing it this winter.
The perch fishing's
It's big, dude. This is a lot of water.
Yeah, the perch fishing's really good. I like perch fishing there.
Yeah. That's all I caught.
Yeah, the perch fishing's great. Little Peckerhead loves catching perch there. But everything else, we got like super invaded with rock bass there. So it's a little tough. There's other lakes to be had, but whatever. It's close. It's,
Home's
whatever.
home.
Yeah. What have you been up to? Anything good?
I got a bunch of cameras out last weekend.
Oh, you did.
Oh, yeah, I
I'm
did.
jelly, dude. I'm jelly.
Yeah, felt good.
Anything?
Felt good to get out there.
Anything doing?
Maybe.
You fucker. I'm surprised I
I'll
haven't
tell you
gotten.
what, though. I'll be honest with you. So, I had to hit up Troy Pottinger yesterday.
Did
I
you
got
get
a little
more?
package on the way. Yeah, dude. I'm sure by now everyone's heard Troy Pottinger talk about, the special blend of buck synthetics that he makes and all that stuff, right? And dude, it's not bullshit, man. Like the results I got with that stuff is unreal. And I started dabbling with, I play around, right? So
Yeah.
I tried another product. Hey, it's not a bad product. It works. I got results, but I'm not getting near the same kind of results that I get with Troy shit. And I got to the point where I made the executive decision. I'm like, yo, Troy, send it my way.
You
because
don't have anything left over from the last batch, or you just don't want to get through the season and.
I got a little bit of the forehead gland left. I had no more dirt spray left.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was I'll be honest with you, Troy's, this is no secret. It's not cheap.
No.
It's not, right? It's not cheap, and it's not easy to get. So, I dabbled with another product, something a lot easier to get, a lot cheaper, a lot easier to recommend to other people, because people reach out and they go, hey, what are you using? And I can be like, yo, yeah, I just get this. This is what I'm using. Like I said, is it bad? No. Does it scare deer? Not at all. It works, but nothing like Troy stuff.
I've had a couple of people hit me up and be like, hey, I came across the podcast and the Troy Pottinger stuff, and I know you guys use it. Is it really worth it? And they've asked me that. I've had a couple of people have asked me, is it really worth the money? And I tell them, hands down, absolutely no questions asked. And myself included, I've tried a couple of other easy available products, and I don't think that the results are the same. I truly don't believe that they are. And I've tried to take over other scrapes that I've started with Troy's stuff and seen less of a result.
Yeah.
I just
and this is I try not to fully endorse or push anything that, I kind of do my own kind of studies, I guess you'd say.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about probably the last 3 or 4 years of trial and error, try this, try that, mess around with something here, mess around. And I've done enough to know, yeah, Troy's stuff is top dog, 100%. And I'm to the point now where it's like I said, Does the other stuff work?
Absolutely.
Yes. But if I'm going to do it, like, I can't not put the best possible out there that I can. So
My reflection on this is it's like buying broadheads. You're not going to buy Amazon broadheads because you only have one shot. You have one shot. You're going to buy the best of the best. You're going to buy the best arrows. You're going to buy the best broadheads. You're going to have the best string on your bow. And it's the same thing. You're only running this stuff from August till November, right? Or the end of November. I mean, most people
usually it's June.
Yeah.
June to November, but
the general population, they're going to start to run it in August, maybe September, and they're going to run it till December. With guys like us, we run them all year round, or try to anyways. But why would you not? It's only one shot. You have one shot. You have one thing. If you're going out to just kill deer, great, dude. Hats off to you, man. Do your thing. Maybe Troy Pottinger stuff is not for you. But if you're specifically scrape hunting in that scenario, why would you not buy the best of the best? Like, you have one shot at making this right.
Especially when you're talking like the upper class of deer in your woods.
Correct.
Leave score out of it, whatever. Like the biggest, baddest, most mature deer for your area. Why would you fuck around?
Yeah.
And I can say fuck because there's going to be like 7,000 more fucks in this episode, so fuck it.
Yeah. No, but it's, I mean, I totally agree with you. And we've had this conversation 100 times off air. I mean, it's just, it's hands down.
Yeah.
I will spend the money tenfold because it works. We know it works. We've seen the results. And we've put ourselves in predicaments every year because of it. I killed my buck last year because of it. You've killed a deer because of it last year also. Like, it works.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, and like I said, I always fully trusted it. Like, there was no doubting that it didn't work. I was kind of playing around like, maybe I can mess around with something a little cheaper, a little easier to get, right? Like, just right there, easy, right? If I could get the same or similar results, why, you know what I mean?
Right.
And now after what I saw 2 years ago, last year I kind of played with both products. And then this year, last weekend, I put out that other product. And like within 1 week of watching the camera, I was like, nope, Troy, what up, buddy?
Yeah.
And it worked out good too, because when I hit up Troy, he was literally packing up packages that day to ship out the next day. He's like, perfect timing. And he had like my address on a box within like minutes. He's like, it's going out tomorrow. He's like, perfect timing. And I was like, actually, we should have been having this conversation like end of May, but he's like, yeah, you'll be fine.
You'll be fine. No, that's good. Well, I'm glad you got some cameras out.
Yeah. Well, dude, it just, it felt good to get in the wood. Oh, dude, I cut a moose track.
Oh.
In patch hog. Yeah. 100%.
Wow.
Because I saw it and I was like, that's the biggest deer track I've ever seen in my life.
Wasn't a horse. It was a moose.
No.
Huh.
No. I was like, I'm trying to convince myself it's not a moose. So I took a picture of it. I sent it to Brian. He's like, that's a moose 100%.
So the moose are following you now. Now that you're a big moose hunter, they're following you.
That's right.
We got to get the old Johnny P over there doing the moose call for you.
Yeah. Yep. So
that's awesome.
It just felt good to get in the woods and like, a couple of my spots, they're pretty deep in there, and it was hot as shit, but it was like, suck it up, buttercup. You got to get back in there. And
yeah,
I got into like not probably like my favorite spot that I hunted last year, and it was new to me last year. So it was nice to get back in there and be like, I'm here, baby. What's up? What's up, baby? Like,
yeah, that was my plan this week. I'm waiting for this fucking weather to break, dude. It's brutal. It's the worst. Well, it's gonna break today, so it's all good. Well, I'm looking forward to Huntstock next week. Are you ready for
Huntstock is
Huntstock?
next week.
Yeah. I did get a film together, but I don't feel very confident in it. After some of the quoting that has been going on via the internet, so
quoting.
Well, there was some posts about some of the non good videos last year that a lot of guys had stepped up their game. So I'm a little scared that I probably didn't make the cut.
Who cares?
No.
Whatever.
Hey, I spent a lot of time on the videos, a little bit different editing than what I'm used to, so pretty pumped about it. I'm just pumped to be going to Huntstock this year. It looks like there's a lot of newer people that we've not seen there before. So I'm excited
What,
to
like
kind of
guests?
shake hands with them.
Speakers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dan Infalt, dude.
Well, there's Dan Unfault. There, those that the speakers aspect of it, but there's a ton of other booths there. So there's a couple other podcasts that have never been there before that are going to be there. There is a couple of taxidermies I had seen. There's a couple of new dudes that have been there. We still have home spot, so we will be first in line in the influencers row, I guess we call it, right? I don't know. Right outside the barn. So
I don't know what the hell I'm influencing, but
I don't know. I don't really care to influence, but I'm just whatever.
No, I'm looking forward to it, dude. It's always a good time. Like, it's different, right? Like the whole camping aspect and just being outdoors, and like the time of the year is perfect because it's like just late part of the summer. Like everyone's getting excited for the season. It's not like that postseason show. It's like that preseason show.
And weather looks decent for right now, so we'll just kind of knock on wood.
No tornado warnings.
No, we don't have to bring our muck boots and live in homeless
That's because
village.
That's because I got deck boots.
Good. Buy
That's why I
another
won't need
fucking
'em.
pair, so we don't have this problem.
Well, I got them.
So no, but if you guys haven't gotten your tickets, make sure to go and do that. Come and hang out with us. We'll have some merch. We'll be hanging out, podcasting, chilling, whatever, grilling. What's that?
Yeah, grilling and chilling.
Yeah, Stevie's
and
the grill master. He's our hibachi chef from start to finish. He loves cooking on his Blackstone. He's the man.
I do. Maybe I'll bring some bear sausage.
You got to bring the bear
Not
sausage.
maybe. I'm definitely bringing bear sausage.
Definitely
Who am I
bringing
kidding?
bear sausage. You got to ask them all if they want some bear sausage, Stevie. You got to make sure. So, but yeah. Other than that, we'll be at Huntstock. We got a really good podcast for you guys. It's wild.
Yeah, a lot of adjectives.
A lot of adjectives.
No, it was a fun one though, for sure.
It was. Just to learn about something different, right? And then we might get negativity from it, but you know what? It needs to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? I guess it's not really something that's really talked about. I mean, have you ever heard another podcast about Houndsman? Or I guess I never.
Yeah, I mean, you used to do that one with Jen a lot.
Jen, yeah, she was in the beginning stages of it, but yeah. So it was. He tells it how it is. I think which is kind of cool, the reality of it. So, but.
It's the culture, man, and like especially like if you're like from the Northeast, unless you're like far Northeast, like bear hunting with hounds, but like you get down south, it's like it's all they do. Like it's a way of life.
There's a dog box in everybody's truck down there.
Right.
Once you get south of Virginia, everybody has a dog box in their truck. That's just a normal thing. So it'll be cool. So we appreciate you guys joining on this week's, and until next one, we appreciate y'all. Thank you.
The Outdoor Drive Podcast.
That one. I'm going to try and get the other one right now.
What, Insta?
Yeah, see if she does it.
Should put it on TikTok too.
We can't do that.
Look at the dog. The dog's like, yo, let me in there. Give me a headset.
Oh yeah, that's my first dog I ever got. Well, first hound dog I ever got. I call her a hound dog. She's not even a hound dog. She's a Catahoula.
That's a hound dog, ain't it?
Yeah, I guess, but not technically. Not when you get that. Like they wouldn't. I guess it's a hound dog. But
do you ever hunt with her?
I used to, yeah.
What,
yeah.
coons?
No, hell no, hogs.
Really?
Yeah, hogs, pretty much. I hunted only hogs for a long time, and then I started bear hunting probably 5-6 years ago.
So how many dogs you got now?
Between me and my girlfriend, like 13, 14 maybe.
So you run your own dogs, like straight up,
Oh yeah.
like they're
Oh
your
yeah,
own
yeah.
dogs. You don't handle for somebody else. Like you're a
No,
houndsman. Like
no,
you
they're
have your own stuff. You
yeah,
do your
yeah,
own thing.
yeah. Yeah, there are dogs, yep.
That's wild. What?
Like when I
How?
first
Go ahead.
when I first started going to Florida, so like as soon as I graduated high school, we started going down to Florida. Well, I say my buddies were going to Florida originally hog hunting, but they weren't doing no dog shit. Just like go to a ranch and shoot it with a rifle, like sit in a tree stand, shoot with a rifle. So as soon as I got out of high school, they brought me down there with them, and I sat in a tree stand for like 2 days, never even seen a fucking hog. And then they felt bad that I didn't get a hog, and they drugged me down there. So then we went bow fishing, and the guy we were bow fishing with gave us the boys that I pretty much live with in Florida now. They gave us their number, and he's like, he'll get you a hog. And they had dogs, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna catch it, and you can stab it or whatever you want to do. And I was like, oh, dude, fuck yeah, like. So that was like my first introduction ever to any dog hunting. What like I never dog hunted growing up or nothing like that. So like 18 years old, we go into they turn these dogs out and they go and buy a big ass hog with big ass teeth, and then they send a fucking pit bull in there and catch it.
Mm-hmm.
And then my buddy Timmy runs in there and grabs the fucking hog and he's like, "Yeah, come in and stab it." And then right then it was like, dude, fuck, like this is it. This is sick. And then because of our job or my job, I'm laid off all winter. So the guy he was like, "Yeah, if you," he had an old dump ass house, and he's like, "You guys can stay in the house all winter." And yeah, we jumped on that and started staying down there all winter. So then it went from catching, like, it's a little pen at the house, like a 50-acre pen. And to get the hogs in the pen, they go out there and catch them with the dogs, but they tie them. Like now we tie all the hogs alive. Like there ain't no stabbing no hogs no more. We
Oh,
catch them. Yeah, we catch them and tie them now.
So why do you
So,
keep them though? What's the purpose of keeping them?
well, so like I said, they got that 50-acre pen, and we bring them back there, untie them, and let them loose in that 50-acre pen, and then people pay to come sit in tree stands and shoot them, or we'll put dogs in there, and people like me, how I started going there, really. But then they started taking me out in the woods, actually catching them.
that hog's paying you 2 times.
Yeah, but then a lot of times, like when we're in the woods, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's frowned upon, but fuck it, we'll talk about it. We'll catch like a big boar hog,
Uh-huh.
cut their fucking balls out right there, and then kick that bitch back loose. And then
Yeah, I was hesitant to bring that up myself, but I heard stories of guys will catch a hog. And first of all, I don't think a lot of people are familiar with the catch dog. I think a
no,
lot of people know about, like you see the videos of them baying up and all
yeah,
the hounds and all that shit, but I don't think people fully understand the catch dog.
the
And
catch dog is the best part.
right, and I hog hunted South Georgia once nighttime with
Yeah.
thermals, and we ran into some boys with dogs running dogs, and talked to them. And dude, like you see the bayers running out there, and like like oh yeah, that's how it works, right? And then you
Yeah,
see the catch dog, and you're like, what the fuck is that, dude?
yeah,
And then
and
here
then
he comes, right? But
mhm.
like you said, what I heard some people do is they'll catch a hog and they'll just cut an ear off and turn them
Oh
loose.
hell no, dude! If we yeah, that'll get your ass whooped. You
You
get
know,
if someone finds out you're the one cutting their ears off. Like people cut their ears off and cut their tails off. Like a lot of times when we catch them, you want their tail to grab onto, so people will cut their fucking tails off and shit, just looking to get a dog fucked up.
that's the thing. When that catch dog goes in there and there's no ears,
Yeah, they get
like
yeah.
you're putting your dog in
Oh
bad
yeah.
Yeah, why would
situation.
they ever do that? That's the stupidest thing
Oh,
I
it's
ever
stupid.
heard.
Like we mark their ears, but I'm talking like cut the tip off and then cut a little V notch in it. But you leave all that ear. You want that ear there for
Yeah,
sure.
dog, dude, that's a bad little unit right there.
Yeah.
He comes out
And
with a
then like this
bulletproof vest.
literally, yeah, we put the Kevlar vest on them and shit with the cut vest. And some people, they got them on leads and the dog will drag them through the woods. But my buddies, their catch dogs, they don't even use a lead. Like they got them dogs so trained that you could have 10 head of dogs in there baying and walk that pit bull in there with no lead, no nothing, and get 5 foot from the hog. And until you tell that dog to catch the hog, it'll sit right there. That's a good fucking dog. You know what I mean? They're definitely not all like that, but
Right.
yeah.
That's nuts, dude. What was your first impression when you first walked in and you did that for the first time, bro?
Bro, I don't even know how to explain. Like it's just wild as fuck. Like, because first of all, like at first I was scared of, not scared, but yeah, scared of the hog. Like, dude, that thing will fuck you up. And then my buddy, like, they're just in there grabbing it, wrestling it on the ground, and you stab. But the first time you grab one, like that is like your introduction to the fucking game. When you finally get your hands on one, it's a big one, and you tie it. Like you can't beat that. That's as good as it's like shooting a big ass buck.
I think too, you if you're like used to like dealing with like deer and even bears and shit like that, right? You don't realize how tough and how thick you have to penetrate to get inside a pig with a knife.
Oh yeah, them big ass boar hogs. They got that thing. It's called a shield, and it'll shit. I've seen them with 2.5, 3 inch shields where you could shoot them with a bow at like, say like a 40, 50 pound bow, and it like no bullshit, almost bounce off that motherfucker.
Wow, they are
Especially because of
resilient.
that kill pen we have. Like I've seen a lot of fucking shit running around in there killing hogs with different shit. Like ARs, like a 223 in that shield. You got to shoot the fuck out of them. Like, yeah, it won't even.
Dude,
Yeah,
we were shooting 300 blackouts and they were holding that.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I tell everyone, dude, a boar hog is about as rank as it gets. If you took a 200 pound boar hog and a 200 pound bear and locked them in a cage, that bear is gonna want the fuck out of there.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Especially, yeah, a big salty boar hog. Hell yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, they're no joke.
We
What's
had one. We had one jump up on us and charge us, and we left the ARs on the tripods like 60 yards behind us, like completely unprepared. Like
Oh
Higgins is
yeah,
wearing Crocs. We're like walking through a peanut field, middle of the night, pitch black,
oh yeah.
walking up on this hog that we thought we put down, and that bitch jumped up and came running at us.
Yeah, I've had them keep me up in a tree before, like especially when we cut them and turn them back loose. Like you'll turn it loose, and then ideally you just jump up in a tree and they haul ass. But sometimes you jump up in a tree and he stays at the bottom of the tree, like,
for
and you'll
how
see
long?
how long you can dangle there, buddy, because you got to come down. I'm waiting.
Midway USA offers a wide selection of high-quality magazines from top manufacturers catering to various firearm platforms and specific disciplines of shooting. 223 is a staple, and 6mm ARC mags are just a few clicks away. If you own a Glock, just bought a 6-hour, or want to shoot your 1911 a little more, you can visit midwayusa.com to get another magazine. Plinkers with a Ruger 1022 can have nearly as much fun shopping for a drum magazine as they can shooting it at the range. For just about everything for shooting, shop midwayusa.com.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Bow hunting all comes down to a moment. And in the moment, you want equipment on your bow that will get the job done. Trophy Ridge products are the tools bow hunters trust. React technology sights, rests, stabilizers, and quivers to help a bow hunter be successful in the field. And those tools are from Trophy Ridge.
Oh my
Sometimes it
god!
gets sketchy.
What's the craziest thing that ever happened to you with dogs when you were in that swamp? Because that's no joke. Like that, where you're at in that swamp,
Well, that's the
there's
thing
other
too.
critters in there. It ain't.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, gators, snakes. That's a lot of it too. Like a lot of times, like them dogs will bay, and you gotta go in there to them, and sometimes you gotta swim across a fucking swamp, and yeah, you're always in the fucking water. Like, if you're hog hunting, you're not getting away from the water. And then a lot of times we call them hog tunnels and shit, where you're literally on your hands and knees crawling through these fucking tunnels, and you got dogs just raising fucking hell, baying or catching, whatever, depends what it is. Like my dogs, so I got pretty much I got all plot hounds, and they'll pretty much catch a lot of what like. I don't usually need a catch dog too. If I need a catch dog, it's something fucking big. And if I need a catch dog, my dogs are in there pretty much getting wrecked because they try it the whole time. But
Why?
yeah,
Are you baying hogs and bears with the same dogs, or you got
same
separate?
dogs.
Yeah.
Nope, same dogs. Yep, I use the same dogs. So all my dogs really, I only have one or two dogs that came from up north. Everything else came from down there.
Do you see? Do you have like certain dogs where like one might be better hog dog and one may be better at bears, or you got one that just all stars both sides of the fence?
I don't have any all. I mean, they're not bad, but I wouldn't consider any of my dogs all
Your
stars.
MVPs.
But yeah, they're not bad. But definitely, there's dogs that are better for like some dog. Like a lot of people that hog hunt, they want like a bay dog. Will say like you turn them out on a track. Like my hounds, you turn them out on a track. As soon as they get on the track, they're fucking barking. You know what I mean? So if you got a hog squatted in there that's been dogged before and he hears them dogs barking on the track, he's gonna get a head start. So a lot of them boys that are just strictly hog hunters, like if all I did was hog hunt, I wouldn't want a dog that was really open on the track. Like a lot of my buddies' dogs, they if they bark,
They're
they
tight.
just jump. Yeah, they
Yeah.
just jumped it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get in there and
They're
they'll
right on
follow it
it.
right to where he's sleeping and then jump him.
But is it the opposite for bear? Like the sooner
For the
you
bear,
come in, the sooner he's going to get up a tree?
well, no, not necessarily. It
Not no big
really
dog. Bear.
the best way to describe it is like they're just like people. Like some of them are big and look rank as fuck, and they're the softest ones there is that'll tree as soon as you put some heat to them. And then there's little ass ones that will not climb a tree no matter what you send to him, and he's gonna sit there and fight everything you send.
Mm.
But for the most part, I mean, you can't have a dog that's stupid. They get killed pretty fucking easy.
Well, it's survival of the fittest at that point, right? That's
Yeah, and that like there is such you can have a good ass dog that's just way too gritty that'll just get in there. Like you want them to be a little bit loose where they won't get fucked up every time they go in there. Because if you had a dog, like you don't want vet bills every time you're fucking hunting.
well.
You
That's
know
the
what I
other
mean?
thing that comes along with that. That everything that you're chasing, if
Mhm.
say it's a hog, whether it's a bear, whatever the case may be, like you are your own vet.
Yeah, yeah, we do everything. Yeah, sew their guts back, everything. Fucking, if we can't fix them, they're not making it.
Ugh.
Pretty much.
That's got to be the
Oh,
worst feeling in the world.
yeah, but like you said, if you're gonna chase a fucking hog or a black bear, that's part of the deal. You ain't rabbit hunting.
No.
Yeah, you fucking shit. I'm chasing. Yeah, you need a
But
little adrenaline for me.
they live for that though, bro. Like they live for
Oh,
that. Like
that's what I was gonna
it's
say too. My plot hounds, the ranker that it starts getting, like the more chaos that's going on in there, the more they fucking just like say my dogs are baying a hog or something. I can almost walk in there and fire them some bitches up, like pep talk them into catching the motherfucker. Like yeah, it's pretty funny.
they live for it though. Like that's the grit and grind that they're used to. That's their everyday. They don't want to be staying
Oh,
in no kennel. They don't want to be.
bro.
They want to be running out there every single day. Like I've ran with a pile of different dogs, different kinds of dogs and whatever. And the one thing I take away from every single houndsman that I've hunted with is that them dogs don't care if they got two legs. They are going in there and they will do it no matter what. Sickness and it don't matter. They are going. They
Yeah,
live
the
for
best
it.
bear dog we have at Blackwall. Well, now we just retired him last year, but he's 3 legged and he's been 3 legged since he was. I think Dickie told me that he lost his leg when he was like 2. But he's 3 legged and running him on bears when you're watching him on a GPS, you wouldn't know he's 3 legged.
And he still runs up with the rest of them.
I mean, he'll fall out eventually. Obviously, he's got 3 fucking legs and he's going through swamps and shit. But yeah, there's no quit in that motherfucker
How did he
whatsoever.
lose his leg?
They bear hunt and they coyote hunt with dogs. So they
Mm.
were coyote hunting in the winter, and he got his leg in a blowdown or coming across a chop or something, and he came back with that motherfucker flopping, and they had to cut it off.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but he was the best dog there for till this year. This is the first year he got retired.
How are they coyote hunting? So it's not decoy dog.
No, no, hell no, they're running to catch, son.
Really?
Yes, sir. His fucking dog. So I've never personally been. They tell me to come all the time, but I'm always in Florida. But they'll wait till there's deep fucking snow, and like they say, if you can find a coyote track, that's a caught bitch. Because you gotta think the coyotes running breaking trail, and then
Mm-hmm.
you put some dogs in behind them, and they'll run and catch them. Like they've showed me videos where they'll catch them alive, and yeah,
Yeah, I've never seen. Oh, you know what? I think isn't that what Brandon Ashford's boy does? I think they run dogs.
Yeah, they run
It's
dogs
kind of
too.
like they do out west with them greyhounds. You ever seen
Yeah.
any videos?
Oh
It's
yeah.
like that, but with their bear dogs in the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they run the fucking catch.
So one of my boys, good friend of mine, he's got running walkers, and
Hmm.
bro,
That's what they have.
it gets wild, like some
Yeah.
wild stuff. We tried doing it down here, but we're in old Johnny's trash can. That
Oh
thing's
yeah.
baying up, and somebody's turning on the
Right.
lights, and you're not stopping them. Like
No.
they're not calling them dogs back from nothing. It
No,
ain't
hell no.
happening.
You can't. You're not calling them back. You got to stop the race if you want to catch them. Either get in front of them or stop the race. Shoot whatever they're chasing or catch them. It's the only way you're fucking stopping it.
That was the first time I ever ran with somebody. We were coon hunting down here, and I'll tell you what, that's where you might as well just stuck the needle in your arm. And it sounds like how you were down when you went down south. Like you did it one time, them
Yep.
dogs lit off, and it was like a whole nother world.
Yeah.
Like I would give up pretty much any type of hunting to go and run dogs. Like I would spend
Oh,
all
me
night
too.
long
Yep.
just to hear them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember turning the dogs loose on coons, and we'd literally light a fire right at the truck and wait for them. And then when they start to go, you just have at them. But it's in the middle of the night too. It's
Oh
wild to
yeah.
hear them.
Yeah, my girlfriend, she coon hunts a lot. I don't have any coon dogs, but she does. She's got one that's real good, but yeah, it's fun. I like coon hunting, especially with her dogs too. Her dog will fucking eat the raccoon. I'm talking like if we'll get him in a hole or something, that fucking dog. I got videos of him being in like a beaver dam type thing, just all the fucking way under. On
Yeah,
all you can see is his tail,
tail.
and he's in there just every breath. And
We
then he'll grab the fucking coon and shred it.
like those irrigation systems. A lot of like farmers have them. They'll have like trenches along
Yeah,
like
yeah,
cornfields. We
yeah.
were running coons one night, and this one dog got up in underneath. There was like a I don't even know. It was like a tunnel for like muskrats or whatever. And this coon got up in there, and this dog went in after him. And he was so deep in there, like by the time we got to him, we're marking him, and we're like, he's literally underneath us, like in the
Yeah,
middle of the field. And we're like, what the hell? So we start to digging, and you can hear him like,
yeah,
"Whoa, whoa," and he had the coon in his mouth, and he's
yeah,
trying to come
yeah.
back out. But we're like, dude, he's gonna die in there. And we literally thought he was dead at one point because there's like lack of oxygen inside while he was in there. We end up digging. My boy pulls him up, pulls his necklace off him. The thing's like half alive. He's like, yo, he's done for. Like he's dead. He's like just just it is what it is. Leave him there. And I look and I go, yo, he's still breathing. And he's like, no way. So he comes back to, dude. He shakes off and he goes back in the hole after the coon. And I'm like,
Oh yeah,
are you kidding me right now? Did that really just happen? A whole
yeah.
different life. Like their drive is something else.
That's what I was gonna say. The prey drive, they're about it all the time. Just like when we go bear hunting, as soon as you pull down into the dog yard, everything down there knows what time it is. They're ready to fucking rock. They wig the fuck out.
What do you
And
think
then
one
God forbid you leave one. Like if say, because like Maine, you can only run 6 dogs on a bear at a time. So sometimes you're only bringing. I'll bring 4. My buddy's bringing 4. You'll have a shitload of dogs anyway. So them other dogs that you're leaving on the chain, oh my god, they'll get pissy.
what
Like,
did they
come
just
on,
bark
man.
the whole time?
Oh fuck yeah! When you're down there in the yard and they're chained up and they're watching you load up their buddies, they know what's going on, and then they see you like closing the tailgate, and then they start realizing, oh, I'm not going. Yeah.
What do you think your most craziest experience while running dogs was?
Mm. Shit, fucking every time you go is a new crazy experience. Almost every time, like you're always in a swamp or fucking goddamn get charged by a bear or a hog or I can't think of the craziest right off the top of my head, but I've probably hog hunting for sure, definitely. I've been in a lot of crazy shit hog hunting, like baying a rally of hogs. That gets pretty fucking crazy. You get down in the fucking swamp and you hear your dogs baying, and then you get in there and you hear 40 head of hogs just and you're like, oh shit. And it's until you've heard a rally bayed, like that shit'll it's the fucking scariest, most badass sound you can hear because you know shit is about to go fucking down.
So,
And you said,
what do you
yeah,
do?
send a dog. Yeah, so we call it a rally, herd rally, whatever. It's called a rally of hogs. So there's probably 40 of them. but 2 big ones get singled out, and I say they're probably like 300 pounds. So we just walk in there, and the pit bull goes, and he catches the one on the left. And when he catches the one on the left, the one on the right fucking hits him, and it cut him up his nose and up around his eyeball. But it fucks, so his blood spraying everywhere, and the skin flapped over, but it was all blood, and so it looked like his fucking eyeball was dangling out. So I get the hog caught, throw it, tie it, and now the one that just hit him, them bay dogs, they chased his ass down. They got him bayed again. So I'm looking at the catch dog, and I'm thinking his eyeball is dangling out of his fucking head. And the guy and Mr. Andy, he owns the dog. He's like, fuck that, send him. Like he'll catch that bitch. Well, they got the damn hog bayed right up against the damn, I guess it was barbed wire or American wire or whatever. That fucking dog hit the hog so hard you could hear the whole fence stretch. Like they both just blasted into the fence, and it was almost like he knew that's who fucked up his head. And so then we catch him. Then we got 2 big ass ones tied. Dogs fucking bay another one like 300 pounds. Go catch that one. That hog killed a fucking dog because there's a big ass. They plow them fields and they stack all the rocks. You know, it's like the middle of the damn field, big ass rock pile, and the hog done backed into so it was like a fucking tunnel straight to him. And every time a dog went in there, he'd just fuck him up. Got one of the dogs got killed in there, but Pitbull fucking solved that quick.
You just send in the catch dog, and that's the end of that. That dog don't care, huh? He got no
Does
fears.
not care. Dude, we stapled his head up right there at the fucking tailgate, and you wouldn't even have known it healed. You would have never even known how bad it looked.
That's wild to me.
Yeah. Them guys down there, you're talking about vetting your own dogs. That Mr. Andy, he's fucking... He basically is a vet. Really.
Wow. Dude, that's nuts. Like, I would imagine, like, the average Joe sees some of that stuff, and they're just like, no.
They're done, yeah.
No, this is not okay.
Yeah. Or you get the first time you see a dog get killed, and yeah, all part of it. But yeah.
That's why you don't really see a ton of content on the internet of it, right? Like,
well, I got a buddy that has a big page, and they fucking censor his shit and delete his videos every time.
That's why everybody knows what like the bay looks like, right? We've all seen six hounds baying something up.
Yeah.
What happens after that? He doesn't make the internet.
Right. Yeah, because a lot of times, some gruesome shit going on right there.
But that's just life, and it's been going on for so long. Like it's just that's not Fifi that lives on the couch. That dog is a whole different breed of dog. He's a tool. Yeah. He's a different breed of dog.
He's a tool.
I mean, that's really what he is. And when you can get past that it's a dog. Well, it's not that getting past that it's a dog. I mean, you love them dogs just as much as you would any older dog, but it's they live for it, dude. They're warriors. They're fighters. Yeah. They're soldiers. Like,
I'd rather have them get killed on a bear or a hog than get ran over by a fucking car or get ate by a gator. That happens in Florida a lot. Getting a dog fucking gator ate.
Well, look at one of the most famous working dogs that there is, Otto. That was with
he got hit by a car
on the job. Got hit by a car. 4 years old. Like.
Yeah,
living it up.
Like you said, a fine dog. Yeah.
His name was Otto.
Yeah, Otto. Yeah.
By a car.
He got hit by a car, but
OTTO.
Python Cowboy is the one that fucking owns him. He catches like iguanas and fucking anacondas with him.
Yeah, he's like one of the only dogs that has been trained to find ball python nests.
Exactly. Yeah, and then that crazy motherfucker goes and digs the snake out.
Yeah, big snakes too.
Big fucking snakes, 20 foot.
And he also is the dog that was going out after they shoot him the iguanas and stuff, and goes and catches the iguana. Yeah. He's like for a working dog, probably one of like the craziest trained dogs that there is. I mean, there's all kinds of articles about him and all kinds of stuff, and the dog was only 4 years old. Like, he was no joke. Like, it's crazy.
4 years old's in his prime too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst part.
Especially for a working dog, right? I mean, like that's veteran stage at that point.
Yeah. I don't have I got 2 dogs that are 4 years old. Everything else is younger than that right now.
So what do you do to start off a dog? Like how do you make the right dog
Well,
and the right decision?
so like for me, it was kind of easy because I got buddies that hunt. So like, if you got buddies that hunt that already got dogs, you kind of just send them with some dogs that know what they're doing, and they pick it up. But so like bear, I pretty much had to do all that by myself. So like I said, I never ran no dogs till I went to Florida, and then it was probably 5 years just hunting with my buddies shit. You know what I mean? And then it was like, all right, I want to do this shit more than just the wintertime. So then it left you, you can either coon hunt or rabbit hunt or bear hunt. So obviously I'm picking a fucking bear. I like hog hunting, so I'm gonna bear hunt. So I told my buddy, I was like, I need a fucking puppy. So he gives me. They had three puppies. They give me the ugliest one they had. Just pawned him off on me. Like fuck it, here you go. So when I started him to be like a bear dog, I fuck it. I'm just gonna say it. I started coon hunting him in Connecticut. You already fucking know. There's bears every motherfucking where down there. It ain't hard to get a dog on one of them down here.
Oh
So
my
so
gosh.
he's the only dog I've ever had that 6 months old, dude. He was chasing fucking bears. Yeah.
Oh
So
my god.
there really ain't like a secret. Like you can't. It's not like you go. I mean, I guess you can get like scents and do drags and shit like that. But like really, the only way I know how to train one is just
Making them
put
do
them
it.
in. Yeah, just put them in there. And a lot of times you got to do a lot of fucking leg work yourself. You know what I mean? You might have to walk 10 miles to get the son of a bitch on one.
And what you
But
just walk them on a leash and just let them have it until you find what you're
well,
looking for, right?
Maine works good because we can put bait out. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So Maine, pretty much. So like the barrels you would bait hunt over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
we hunt off them same sites. So the bear comes into the fucking barrel, and then you go the next morning and put a start dog down that'll smell them, and they'll trail them off the bait, jump them, and then your run started right there.
Now you're on
Yep.
off and running.
Yeah, so like basically, ideally, like the best case scenario you can have, bear comes in the middle of the night, eats some fucking donuts, gets all fat, walks off the bait somewhere, and goes and lays down and goes to sleep. And then you show up the next morning, first light, put your best dog down. He sniffs around, follows him out, jumps him up. Hopefully you get him to cross a fucking road. And if you can pack some fresh shit right in its ass when it crosses the road, then usually you get him to tree or bay or something like that, or you get him to run 30 fucking miles all day, back and forth and back and forth. There's so many fucking variables, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's always different, right? Like you
Sometimes you send a dog in there, he jumps in trees within 200 yards. You walk in there and he's got a fucking bear. Other times, like last weekend, they walked a fucking bear in a swamp for like 6 fucking hours, just back and forth, back and forth.
Did you end up
And
catching
really,
up with that bear?
well, went in there to the fucking dogs and had to, because kill season, you go in there and kill the bear, but training season, the only way you're getting the dogs back is if they can get the bear to get out of the swamp, cross a road where you can pick them up, or you gotta fucking walk your ass in there. And my dogs, you better get in there tight with them and yell at them and get their attention, or they're not fucking quitting.
So you got to
Most of
get
them.
pretty close with your dogs.
Yeah, pretty like yeah, closer than 100 yards.
Because they're not coming off them.
No, I can holler them out of the woods if they're not like hot on one. If they're just sniffing around, fucking off, I can holler them out from pretty damn far, like half a mile sometimes.
But if they're on something, forget
If
it.
they're on something, forget it. You better get in front of them.
Now when you're in that, training season, like it can get pretty hairy too, right? Because
Oh
like
yeah,
you
fuck yeah,
cannot you can't do
yeah.
nothing about it.
No, you can't do shit about it. I mean, I have a gun on me for just fucking in case, absolute worst case scenario, but I don't even know what you.
What that even is, right? Like
Yeah, I mean, unless the bear's eating one of your buddies or something, I don't even know.
yeah, that's crazy.
Cause
Well,
like even if he's fucking up your dog, even if you like you, A bear, that's one thing. A bear, when they wreck something, it's fucking quick.
What do they
Like,
just swat at them and just
yeah, they'll
wallop them up?
swat at them, or they'll back into something and they'll fucking grab them and crush them. Like that's how a lot of them get killed. Like a bear, like so a hog usually when the dogs get fucked up, it's gruesome as fuck. They're laid open. There's blood everywhere. The dog, like my dog last year, I got killed by a bear. There was hardly any blood whatsoever, but he fucking had his back broken in two places where he got crushed and bit, and then he ended up the bear when it bit him on the back, it got his kidney, so he went septic or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and then so that was a rough one because it wasn't like one of them fucking he's all right, he's dead right here. Like it was drawn out. 2 days later, he died.
Oh my god!
And it was one of them deals where that was my best dog I had. Yeah, I was like fuck. Thought he was gonna. The vet said he was gonna pull through, but they didn't know that his kidney got fucked up. They were like, yeah, his back's broken. You're gonna have to keep him in the house for a long time, but he'll probably live. And then an hour later, she called me and she's like, "Yeah, his kidney's fucked up and he's probably gonna die anytime now."
Ugh.
And then he died.
That's one of the scary things about bears. Like if they don't go up in a tree and they're on the ground and they bay them up on the ground like that, you got to
Shit
be
gets
there pretty
fucking
quick,
wild.
and it can get
Yeah.
wild. Like
Oh yeah,
especially
it's
one that
fucking
gets in a
wild.
cave or a little like a rock structure or something like
Yeah.
that.
See, we don't have. They have to deal with that shit in like Western Maine and shit. We don't really have that problem too much up north with the rocks. It's 9 times out of 10, it's just a rank fucking swampy bog, something nasty. And then you get down in there, and it's like, yeah, no shit, the bear's not treeing. There ain't nothing for a fucking bear to climb.
What's gonna go up, right?
He ain't treeing, even if he wanted to.
Yeah, we had gotten up on one. I did New Hampshire, Vermont, and
Yeah.
that thing bayed up on the ground because she was blind, bro. She was blind in both eyes, and she couldn't. She
Gotcha.
didn't even know to go up a tree. Like, what was she gonna do? You know? And she
Yeah.
just bayed up on the ground, and just they walked her back and forth
Oh
and
yeah,
back and forth.
Yep, exactly. They just walk them forever. Yeah.
Want to plan your next fishing trip without the hassle? FishingBooker.com is the best way to find and book a fishing charter anywhere in the world. Whether you're chasing trophy fish or just looking for a family day on the water, Fishing Booker makes it simple, fast, and secure. With thousands of experienced guides, verified reviews, and 24/7 customer support, Fishing Booker takes the guesswork out of planning. Visit FishingBooker.com and book your trip today. Fishing Booker. Fishing trips made easy.
At Midway USA, we put customers first. The Nitro Express shipping system is icing on the cake. It was a big investment of time and money to take super fast, low-cost shipping to a whole new level. The Nitro Express helps ensure same-day shipping and low shipping cost. We hope you enjoy the Nitro Express. We built it just for you. For just about everything for the outdoors, go to MidwayUSA.com.
I'm Larry Potterfield with Midway USA. Thanks for your business.
This episode is brought to you by Boat Trader, America's largest boating marketplace. Whether you're buying, selling, or upgrading, the Boat Trader app makes it easy. With the biggest selection of new and used boats from dealers and private sellers. Browse, compare, and even apply for financing. All in one place. Download the Boat Trader app and start your search today.
But it
Which
can
is
get
fine
western on
during
the ground.
Kill season. Yeah, kill season's fine because you can usually just get in there and kill it.
Right.
Well, I say that unless you got a. That can go either way too, depending on what kind of client you got with you. Because I've been in some shit where there's a fucking young kid in there, and it's like, dude, this is not. We need to fucking like, Dad needs to take the gun and shoot this bear because Junior is not ready for this.
Yeah, that definitely adds a whole nother variable to this, right?
Yeah.
Like that client might not be made out to do what you're trying to make them do.
No, a lot like. Really, I hate to say that my dog died because of the clients we had, but if I didn't have a guy that couldn't really walk that good, I would have probably been right up in the shit with the dog and not half a mile back while fucking Buddy was catching his breath and would not let me leave him there. I told him 10 times, I was like, dude, I'll mark you on my GPS But I was like, you can tell, I can tell what's going on just by watching my Garmin and listening to what's going on. I'm like, dude, my shit's getting fucked up in there. And
Yep.
I watched it all. I pretty much watched it all play out on my handheld, and pretty much called exactly what happened. Because what had happened was so the guy that I was hunting with, most of our baits we have cameras on. So you know right out before you even get there, you know what you're fixing to fucking put on and run. Well, these cameras didn't, or these baits didn't have no cameras, so you had to do it old school. Go down to the bait, see if it got hit. Okay, it got hit. Okay, here's a bear track. Put a fucking dog down. Put a dog down. She struck, went off in a fucking bog, and she treed. Just one dog treed, and you could tell by her bark. Yeah, she's treed solid. She got the motherfucker. So I sent a damn dog to her. That dog Jap. I sent him down in there to her, and he didn't tree. He started running around the tree. So I'm like, what the fuck? So then I get down in there and I see the dog treeing, and I look up in the tree and I can't see a fucking thing. And as soon as I thought, like, that's a fucking cub. Like, they got the cub up the tree. As soon as I said that, that Jap dog jumped like 100 yards from the tree and took off running. And I said, yep, he just got on the sow. So now the dog that was treeing the cub fell in with him. They went out there like half a mile, and you could hear them the whole time fighting it. Like, they were on it, biting it and shit. And then all of a sudden, the dog Jap pulls up treed, no barking at all, and that dog Dixie is running dead straight back to me. And I'm like, Jap just got fucking killed. Dixie comes back in there. She's got blood all over her head, and I was like, yep, my dog just got fucking wrecked. Had to go all the way back out, get in the truck, drive all the way around, go in there to him, and he just fucking laying. He wasn't laying there; he was standing there. But he was yellow. He was full yellow dog. But where that bear fucked him up in the mud, he looked like a black lab. Motherfucker was just jet black from all that mud he was in. And I tried picking him up, but I took like his back was broken in two spots. So every time I try to pick him up, he'd fucking wig out. That son of a bitch walked out with a broken back like 700 yards to the road, and then I brought him to the vet, and then he died 2 days later. And then we went in. Then the day after he died, we went in there with same guys. I don't know if it was the same bear because we don't have cameras or nothing. But then we ended up running a bear out of there and killing it. And that was as soon as my dog died. He was like the only good dog I had that would run bears. And then that next day, all that young shit I'm toting, that was their first bear they ever treed.
And they figured it right out, right? Like they filled in.
Yeah, yeah, they felt well. We jumped it with my buddy's dog, and I packed him in crossing the road. But yeah, they fell right the fuck in, and now that puppy, I call him Chucky. He's my best dog now. He starts bears. Yeah, he's my best dog.
It's crazy how that like alpha pack thing kind of like falls in order, right? Like somebody takes
Oh yeah,
orders, and then when one say retires or turns off, or you don't run them in that pack or whatever the case may be,
yep,
the other ones fill right in and they know what's going on. It's no.
yeah, it's crazy. And
That's
then like to me, the best thing is when you get some young dogs, and it's a fucking oh man, it can really test your patience having puppies trying to get them started because a lot of times most of my dogs don't really start like Jap. He was an exception. He started at 6 months old, but most of my shit a year old. So you got to feed these some bitches every day for a year before you even know if you might have something. If that makes sense.
so you don't even start them running on nothing until they're a year
Nope.
old.
Like so pretty much till they're a year old, it's pretty much just fucking with them. If like just handling them, loading them up in the truck, hunting them with the big dogs. Maybe you get lucky, because like Maine, 6 dogs at a time. Like yeah, I get it, but when you're trying to train puppies, it'd be nice if you could fucking get over 6. Like you know what I mean? Because yeah, you got 6 dogs, but say 5 of them are fucking puppies. You really don't got shit in there.
And they're not doing nothing. You want 3 or 4. You don't
Yeah.
want just 3 or 4 good ones and 2 bad ones, or 3 bad
Right,
ones
and
or
it
young
makes it a
ones.
lot easier. Like, say you got one dog running a bear, and you got one dog in there barking, and then you got some puppies trying to follow that. Or say you got 5 head come across the road, and they're just fucking screaming. It'll pique one's interest a little bit more, draw them in.
During
It's kind of like
training,
it's like you're at school, bro. And imagine two kids are scrapping in the bathroom and nobody knows about it. Or you got Johnny screaming in the hallway, "Yo, we got a fight in here." Everyone's coming to check that shit out.
right?
Same thing with a dog. You got six heads just raising hell at some. They're gonna go check it out.
So during training season, do they let you run more than 6, or you can still
No.
only run 6 during training season?
Six.
That makes it so much harder.
And I'll tell you what, Vermont is even fucking stupider. You can only have 6 dogs in Vermont, but Vermont, say you start a bear and then he crosses the road. Legally, you can't pack that motherfucker. Like they call it, I forget what they call it, relaying or some shit. You can't like fresh pack a bear legally in Vermont.
So is that why a lot of the times in Vermont, when we had hunted in Vermont, we would run the roads and look for fresh tracks coming off the mountains into the cornfields, and then they would just dump the whole entire truck right then and there.
Yeah.
They wouldn't start it with one or two.
I hate doing that. I like putting one dog, maybe two to start one, and then, fucking let the bear get wore out, put some fresh shit in there. It's like if we're about to go fight Mike Tyson, I'm gonna let you two motherfuckers fight him for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get in there.
I mean, that makes absolute sense.
Yeah, it's just.
Was
you
it
dump 6 dogs in there, the dogs will get tired too, and the bear will just get fucking away from them. Because a lot of times when we're fresh packing a bear, the bear might be fucking a mile, half mile in front of the dogs. So now if you say you see the bear come across the road and you dump some fresh shit right there on his fucking ass, now he's really got to run to get away from him and get tired and yeah.
It's something else. Was it a tough transition to get them dogs to go from hogs to bears?
No. Hell no.
Do you think that you could run something else with them and not even think about it?
Like what? Like cats or something? Or
I don't know.
like
Yeah,
like
whatever. Anything.
Cats is probably a terrible fucking example because
it's like the hardest thing to do.
Yeah. That I'm no bullshit. I probably don't got my girlfriend cat hunts in the wintertime, but you need a fucking dog to cat hunt.
Like it's hundreds of miles, like craziness.
Yeah, they fucking run. Yeah, and I've never really done it, so I don't really have too much experience.
But I bet you could take your dogs and run coons back home.
I don't know.
Or would they would just run bears? They would just run bears all night long.
Run bears. Yeah, because I've tried to start puppies with my girlfriend's coon dogs. Like last year I have this dog Teeter and she actually did all right a little bit, but yeah, I guess you almost have to train them to do that.
Yeah, could you imagine trying to run them back home?
People, I guess it's like me. So I run hogs and bears, but there's plenty of motherfuckers that run bears and coons.
Right.
So you definitely could do it for sure. Me.
What do you think was the toughest thing to go from one species to the other species?
I don't know. It's pretty fucking similar, to be honest. A bear hunt and a hog hunt.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty damn similar.
Because you're coming off of a bait pile, right? They smell it.
So and like the way we hog hunt, so a lot of places we get to hog hunt are like leases that people deer hunt or turkey hunt, and they have feeders on, and the hogs will hit the feeder, and you go to the feeder and put on them at the feeder. Or like a lot of times we'll just drive roads and see a track crossing the road and that's my favorite way. Just put a dog on a track, and then but that's a good dog if you can get one to do that. And a lot of people will just because there's hogs, a lot more hogs than there are bears. Like you're not like a good day in Florida hog hunting, you can fuck around and catch 30 hogs. You ain't catching 30 bears in a day. You know what I mean?
Really, you can catch that many hogs in a day?
Oh fuck yeah. Yeah, with some good dogs, like with my hunting with, I couldn't. I mean, my dogs, I would be happy as fuck scratching out 6.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my buddies that hog hunt, yeah, there ain't. Like some of my buddies, say they see fucking 10 hogs. they're wanting to catch 8 of them bitches. Cause yeah, they're just the hog dogs are a little different. Cause like you catch one and then the dogs relay and then they go fucking. They're just bang, 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 bang. Like you might be tying one and then bam, they're bayed right over here, 100 yards, and it's just a fucking line. You'll have fucking hogs scattered everywhere, going back picking them up.
All tied up in the middle of the
All
woods, and you
yep,
just
just fucking
going at
sitting there
them.
tied up. Yeah, like back in the day when I first started, like when they first started taking me out, tying them and real hog hunting, we'd mark a hog that I tied and go back in there, and there'd just be two fucking pieces of string sitting there. Yeah, they get on my ass. Oh my god, it's been a long time since I've had one come untied, but yeah, in the early days,
How
for sure.
is it like the rodeo? Can you time in like 7 seconds? Put your hands up in the air.
Yeah, pretty much. Like not quite like they do in the rodeo. You just tie the back foot to the front foot on each side,
Yeah.
two separate pieces of string. But yeah, I can do it pretty damn fast.
Hey, if you
But
can't
then
tie a knot, tie a lot, right?
yeah, well, I got it down to a science now, pretty good. Where I can almost do it with my eyes closed. But sometimes them, like if you're even, a lot of times I'll get off by myself, where you're when you catch a big ass hog, and sometimes they're hard to tie. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit where I gotta fucking. I'll be getting winded and like, oh man, like you better tighten up because he's fucking about to whip your ass here in a second if he gets up.
And they won't. I mean, they're trying to bite you and all kinds of crazy
Oh,
stuff.
hell yeah, they're wigging the fuck out.
So what do you do? Just kneel on their forehead and just
So
let them
like
have it?
you'll send the dog in there, he'll catch it by the ear, and then I run up and I grab its tail and
Mm.
one leg, the back leg. So I get a tail and a back leg, and then you pick it up like a wheelbarrow kinda. Then I get the other back leg and kind of like you got a wheelbarrow flipping it on its side. And then when it gets on its side, yeah, you kneel right there behind their ear
What do you
and
do
in
with
their
that
tail.
dog? That the dog's got
He's,
it bit in the
he's
ear.
just keeping the head. You don't want nothing
So
to do with that face.
So the dog, when he's hung to the ear like that, so like I said, my buddy's got good dogs where you can catch it and say caught hog, and that fucker will let go and sit behind you while you tie it. Other people have dogs where you're trying to tie it, and the fucking dog is playing tug of war with you, pulling the hog for like, yeah, yeah. Sometimes it gets fucking crazy in there.
Well, he's trying to bite at it. The dog's trying to bite you. Like it's.
Yep. I've had a dog bite me trying to bite the hog, and you get in the way a little bit, and then the motherfucker's got your arm in his mouth.
You still got
Yeah.
all your fingers, right?
Dude, I almost lost my thumb this winter to a hog.
Come
Like,
on.
I got this whole I've they had him in the water, and I went to, like I had him, and I couldn't flip him because he's in the water, right? So I'm going to grab his front leg where I can float him till I get him to high ground and then tie him. When I was reaching down there to grab him by his front leg, and he fucking so I don't know how. I've never had him have that much flexibility. That bitch caught me. Had my thumb in his mouth and just went to shaking, and it ripped all the hide right off the top of my thumb. And I was like, oh my god, I almost just lost my fucking thumb.
Well, you would just make right in with everybody else who hog hunts down there because everybody else is losing all kinds of fingers and everything else,
Yeah.
right?
I've had two of my buddies get cut pretty fucking good. Like I mean, like filleted open stitches and shit
From the
from a
from the
hog.
teeth from the hog.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's almost instant, right? Like then
Oh, dude, it'll happen so fast. You won't just bam, got your ass.
there's nothing you could do.
No, not really. If yeah, like even if you want to do something, it's usually gonna happen so fucking fast that, like I've had one. We caught one that was probably like 350, a big motherfucker. Like he was so big that so we used to use a game bred pit bull that was like 30 pounds, but was rank. I'm talking would catch any fucking thing. And he caught the pig, but the pig was so big that he could just run with him hooked to his fucking ear. So I run in there, I try to grab the hog because it was happy. Like you have to get in there and grab it because he's just running with the dog. And I grabbed him by his tail, and the motherfucker spun, and then now his head is right between my fucking legs, and he goes to like he runs forward a little bit more, and he was so big that like my ass and shit is on his back, and he lifted my feet up off the ground, so I'm like more or less riding the motherfucker, and he's spinning to try to bite me, and I'm like on top of him spinning, and he throws me off in the dirt, and he ran off. But yeah, that was pretty close too, almost getting a good one.
Do you still carry a knife or a gun with you when you're trying to
Hog hunting, a pocket knife and string. And the pocket knife's usually for cutting their balls out and marking their ears.
But it's useless to everything else.
Yeah, like I've killed them before where the dogs, like say the dogs got them fucked up so bad, and then I'll just take my pocket knife and slip it in there behind their armpit and kill them that way. But yeah, as far as like defending yourself with the pocket knife, like probably fucking not. Yeah,
Because
you want to go
you're
climb
trying
a
to catch
tree.
them anyways because you want to put them in the pen because it's worth more to you in a pen than it is dead.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, we drag them out. That's the fun. Like, so now you're in a swamp, 500-600 yards, and if you think dragging something out when it's dead is hard, now drag him out while he's fucking alive, and you gotta watch his fucking mouth the whole time and shit.
Because he's chomping at you.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're trying to get you the whole time. Yeah,
Jesus. I
yeah.
don't
They're not.
know what
So then we
redneck
got
thought
when
that
we
was
get
a
them
good
back to the
idea.
truck, we have a fucking trailer with a fucking gate in the front of it. So then you got to untie the hog and stuff them in the trailer. So the first couple is no problem, but when you get like 4 or 5 hogs in there, and now you're opening the gate to shove one in, and the one's in there trying to come out, and yeah, it gets fucking wild. There's the whole time it's always something wild
Steve, I
from
think we
start
got
to
to go.
finish.
We got to go see what this is all about.
Yeah, you fucking ought to. It's yeah, it's as much fun as you can have, half scared to death. Like there's nothing that's gonna give you that kind of adrenaline rush. It's yeah,
Stevie, you
unmatched.
think you could do it?
He could do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to do it? I
Thanks.
always said I wanted to stab one. That was like my number one goal in life was to stab one. Like that's all I want to do. And bay one up and stab it. Like that's what I always wanted to do. And people are like, "You're crazy." I'm like, "Nah, I know people that do it. What? How bad could it be?"
Yeah, stabbing them's the easier way to do it. To be honest, like the way they do it out in Texas and shit, where they don't even touch the hog really. Sometimes the dogs will just be catching it and they walk up there and stab it,
With
and
a
then they
sword,
just
yeah.
die. Yeah, like I don't know, that don't do it for me. I like time. Like even so, we'll hunt in Georgia and shit sometimes, and then farmers are like, no matter what, kill. You have to kill everything, or you're never coming back here. If we see any hog, even if it wasn't you, if we see you anybody working any hogs, like cutting them, say they catch one in a trap that's had its nuts cut, fuck you, you're not hunting here no more. So we'll catch them alive and tie them just for the fucking just to tie them and get our fucking. I mean, I guess it kind of sounds like an asshole when I say it like this, but just to get our picture and shit with them alive and then kill them and then take our fucking string off of them. But we don't like to kill them. Like if that farmer wasn't there, kick him loose.
Really? And they don't reuse them down in Georgia.
Georgia, they fucking hate them.
Why? Because they just cause so many problems and
I get
issues with them.
from where, dude,
Up.
they will fuck up. Like if you, it's hard to explain until you see it. Like
Mhm.
one fucking hog will root up two.
Hunting is not easy. It never has been. It takes dedication, motivation, a lot of patience, and quality gear. If you manage a food plot, put up stands, or need just one more game camera, we can help at MidwayUSA.com. We opened our doors in 1977 and continue to put customers first by offering super fast, same-day shipping. For just about everything for the outdoors, go to MidwayUSA.com. For almost 50 years, Midway USA has been America's go-to source for just about everything for shooting, hunting, and the outdoors. Go to MidwayUSA.com to see our latest deals and promotions and take advantage of our super fast same-day shipping. If you need a cooler, a new fishing rod, another rifle, ammo, or a reloading press, you can find it all at MidwayUSA.com. Thanks for your business.
Acres in a night, and it'll look like you went out there with a fucking rototiller.
And
I'm talking just destroy it.
Yeah, and you're talking one hog. You get 40 hogs come through in the middle of the night, dude. You're fucked.
Dude, they'll just absolutely like ruin the whole thing. So they'll like a lot of places. So even crazier, as crazy as this sounds, crazier than dog catching them. People will catch them in traps, and then because we got that pen, they'll call us to come get them out of the trap alive and take them. Like hell yeah. Well, when they haven't been ran by a dog and they're just full of energy, piss and vinegar, been sleeping all night, that's a whole other motherfucker to grab onto.
What do you do then?
Ah, depends what kind of hogs are in the trap. If it's like one big one and some little shit that you're not really worried about the little shit biting you, you get in there and catch the big one with the little ones going crazy. Or if there's a bunch of big shit in there where it's like, no, I'm not fucking getting in there. Like, you're crazy. We'll fucking rope them. Get a rope around their fucking neck.
And walk them.
Yeah.
Oh, that is absolutely priceless. I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah, it's great. I need to get my phone charger before I'm fucking...
Before it dies off.
Yeah, before we're done. God damn, this thing uses some battery, boys.
Yeah, especially when you're on the internet all night long. That's what happens. It goes dead quick. So what do you got planned coming up? Anything good? Anything you got openings up there in bear camp? What do you got going on?
We're pretty much, I think we're booked up on bear hunts.
That's good though.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Sorry
There
about
he is.
that.
Do you guide down in Florida too, or no? That's just your own thing.
That we do the hunts out of that pen. I guess you can call it guiding if you want to, but not like I do up here where they're. Yeah.
I just can't get over it. Like what in the world? Like people pay to go and do that. Like what in the world
I
are they
did.
thinking?
That's how I met these boys.
Really?
Really? Yeah, at the pen that we hunt out of. That's how I met them. Just being a fucking someone that shows up to stab a hog.
Yeah, but you were going there to stab the hog. I understand that. But they're trying to shoot them in a 50-acre baited.
Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, we've had people show up with ARs and just slaughter shit and not even want the meat. Like, they'll kill fucking 10 hogs and just... Like, we got some Vietnamese people that we call, and they'll come and get all the hogs.
Really?
Yep.
C-17.
Bro, they don't want you to gut it. They don't want you to do nothing. They make fucking medicine out of the bones and shit, I guess. Like, they use every fucking scrap of that motherfucker.
That's that make your dick hard shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a honey.
Last long time.
Yeah.
What did they do with it? Take me through this.
I don't know exactly the process, but
Aphrodisiac.
yeah, I guess they use the bones and shit. They'll grind and make shit out of. They fucking take the intestines. They do suck shit with everything. It's crazy.
Wow, that's wild.
They'll even call us and be like, "Hey, you got any fucking 100-pound black hogs back there? Yeah, go in there and shoot a couple for me. I'll be there in 20 minutes." Fucking A, 10-4.
Because they buy them off you or whatever, right?
Why they gotta be black?
I don't know.
It's part of
I don't know.
their like
It's just
sacrilegious.
yeah. I don't know.
That's wild. That's absolutely nuts to me.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Hey, whatever. Hey, listen, their dollars are green. It doesn't matter what they want to do with them. I mean, if they can, whatever. Put them in the trunk and drive around with them and call them their girlfriend. It doesn't really matter. I don't care what they do with them for the money that is, right?
Exactly. They pay the same as a hunter, and we don't have to clean it. Like when them hunters come, we clean the hog, quarter everything.
Mm-hmm. What do they get to shoot a hog?
So a trophy hog is $350, and a meat hog is $150. But which sounds high, but if you go to some of them bigger high fences that we sell hogs to, sometimes you're talking like 800 to 1,000 for a trophy, and
yeah, because you charge them X amount, they go there, they double the price, and then they do their thing.
Dude, I got buddies that'll get $200 for a boar hog, which is good money because you do it for free anyway.
Yeah, because you're doing it to run the dogs and catch the dang things anyways. You don't care, but it's good money.
Yeah, especially if you can. Why is this fucker not charging me? Oh, we're good.
There is.
My bad.
It's all good. Yeah, because you're getting paid all the way around.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with that.
And then when I'm down, we run deer hounds in Florida.
I was gonna ask if you did that.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, that's the funnest way to deer hunt there is.
What do they all just line up around a CRP field and just go to town?
It's so not really down there. They have hunting clubs,
right?
And yeah, it's fucking, dude. When I like a crew, like a deer dog crew, is like sometimes 10 trucks.
And they ate up in it.
They can put as many dogs as they want. So, like, sometimes you have, like, 20 head of dogs in there fucking screaming.
And everybody from the club brings their dogs, and they're going to do a run on this one spot, right?
These clubs are pretty much strictly dog hunting clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody's in there dog hunting.
That's wild.
It's fucking insane, especially coming from Maine and shit, where you gotta, like, really look for someone else with a dog box. You know what I mean? Down there, everybody's got one.
Them deer, they know to stay away from them dogs.
Oh, the deer get way, way ahead of dogs. Like, they're fast.
It's kind of crazy. Like, I've heard of friends of mine that hunt down south, and they'll literally watch the dogs will walk. I mean, the deer will walk in cricks just to keep their scent, like, low so that they don't get caught by the dogs.
Yeah,
some of the big bucks and stuff.
These Florida dogs, though, they'll smell them. It's the craziest thing to me. Like, you go in there and they ran across a mile of swamp, nothing but water. Like, how are you smelling him?
That's wild.
But they do.
Well,
Yeah, they do.
They're just used to it, right?
Yeah.
Well, Josh, I got one last question for you, buddy. What drives you outdoors, my friend?
What drives me outdoors? Fuck. The outdoors drives me, buddy. I don't know what I'd do without it. Is the best way I can put it. I don't fuck. Put it this way, if I couldn't run hound dogs,
dude.
I'm gonna tell you right now. This is what I got to say. If I couldn't run hound dogs, I would go fucking try to get in with the cartel and run drugs. Like, that would be the only thing I think would keep me fucking wanting. Yeah, that's the best way I can put it. I don't know what to do without the outdoors. I don't know.
Bro, every week I was like, that's one of my favorite. Bro, the outdoor drives me, son.
Straight up, though. I don't know what the fuck. I would lose my mind. I'd be in jail, buddy.
Oh,
yes.
I love it. I love it. The outdoor drives me. Josh, tell everyone where they can find you, where they can check you out, follow on social media, and watch you run drugs for the cartel. Oh, he got shot. He got shadow banded. That's it. He's done. That's over. Well, you guys can find Josh over at Bullfrog Outdoors on Instagram. Check him out. Follow along. And for everybody else, thanks for taking the ride right here on the Outdoor Drive.
Popsicles, sprinklers, a cool breeze. Talk about refreshing. You know what else is refreshing this summer? A brand new phone with Verizon. Yep, get a new phone on any plan with Select Phone Trade-in and My Plan. And lock down a low price for 3 years on any plan with My Plan. This is a deal for everyone, whether you're a new or existing customer. Swing by Verizon today for our best phone deals. 3-year price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate only. Additional terms and conditions apply for all offers.
Mamá, papá, mi cuerpo crece a un ritmo alarmante y la ropa que me compren ahora me quedará muy pequeña muy pronto. Pero su billetera no tiene que sufrir por la moda con los precios bajos de la vuelta a clases de Amazon. Amazon, gasta menos, sonríe más.